Like, what can I look? I was looking on MSNBC for some news, looking on CNN, looking at a couple, like, I guess, established news sites, and I was like, oh, let's go check out Yahoo. I haven't been there in forever, and, well, yeah, here we go at the front. Trump is fucking gross. Cabinet meeting has critics cringing so hard. Trump accidentally burned himself with his own question, and people can't stop laughing. Trump brags in Oval Office that his billionaire pals made a killing in stocks after he pulled the plugs on tariffs. Trump accidentally phoned. China offers to Australia as Trump steps up trade attack after ASX. Pretty much everything is just painting him in a negative light. Donald Trump makes crassest of claims. Social media mocks Trump. It's like, is this really news nowadays? This first one, Trump's fucking gross cabinet meeting. Let's see what it actually says. Let's see how fair Yahoo is, or if it's just bias. I'm not gonna sit here and pretend everything is. What is this about? RFK Jr. makes big autism claim. What does this have to do about meeting has critics cringing so hard? Donald Trump's cabinet meeting on Thursday drew mockery online for the cringe-worthy way in which the president's top officials took turns in sucking up to him. Cabinet members effusively thanked Trump for his fantastic leadership, his great work, and much, much more. Critics poured scorn on the comments, likening them to propaganda dished out to leaders in authoritarian countries like North Korea. This is so fucking gross. This is a quote, wrote former Rep. Joe Walsh on X. Others agreed. And then it just goes through a whole bunch of texts. Okay, at least, you know what? At least these are people who, let me see. So we got Secretary Marco Rubio, some guy called Akin. Who is this? No idea. No idea. Anyone? Social media insider. Who are these people? I know one. Joe Walsh. So what? You could just get anyone and just make this into an article nowadays. This is what's considered an article. This and let's see what the 40-second video is. Let's check this out.
We have, as you, we have now the autism rates have gone from now most recent numbers we think are going to be about 1 in 31, 1 in 20, so they're going up again from 1 in 10,000 when I was a kid. And we are going, at your direction, we are going to know by September. We've launched a massive testing and research effort that's going to involve hundreds of scientists from around the world. By September, we will know what has caused the autism epidemic, and we'll be able to eliminate those exposures.
Okay, so what did that have to do with the story we just read about? What did that have to do about this? Here we go have who is Representative Joe Walsh. Probably someone who always disagrees with Trump. Former social worker, former 2020 Republican Party presidential candidate who served one term in the United States House of Representatives representing Illinois. He's a representative. Trump accidentally burned himself with his own question, and people cannot stop laughing. President Donald Trump on Wednesday defended his decision to pause his stock market rattling tariffs, but in the process teed up a question that critics couldn't resist answering in withering ways. How do you get to be president and you're stupid? Trump asked reporters in the Oval Office as he tried to shift blame from America's economic challenges more onto his predecessors and not as much on China, which he has targeted with a 125% tariff. Critics were quick to highlight the irony. We've been wondering this since 2016, Donald, one person snarked on social media. So this is it? He said a question and now again. Do 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 do. Here we have the news, how you want to make it today. You know what? I could put anything on the headline. I'll put people call him a fucking idiot, and then I'll have one person with a blue check mark saying fucking idiot. And there's my headline. Oh, this is just a joke. Yeah, Yahoo News, fail. Tell your bias. Even if you say something's occasionally true, there's just a heavy bias here. If you can't say anything good, it's like I can't go and say everything bad about someone. I imagine I don't like someone, and all you hear me say is bad things. You're like, oh, tell me one thing good that he's done, and I just nothing. There's no good. All right, I'm not even trying.